Welcome to this guided meditation to help you feel less overwhelmed at work and help you feel more calm and in control. There's an accompanying video if you want help on learning how to do this. So the first thing we're going to do is going to bring awareness to our bodies. What I want you to do is just get comfortable in the current position you're in, whether that's sitting or standing. And I want you to start to draw your awareness to where you can feel your body. For some that might be in the seat. For some it might be the arms resting on the armrest. For some it might be fingers resting on keyboards. Whatever you can feel, just try to bring your awareness to the sensations of that body part. Can you feel the temperature? Can you feel any movement? Just try to stay with that awareness. If you want to close your eyes, please feel free. But it's also okay to keep your eyes open if you do feel a little bit nervous about doing this in the office. The next thing we're going to draw attention to is the sounds we can hear around us in the room. So what I want you to first do is pay attention to any background noise. That might be computer fans whirring. It might be colleagues talking. It may even just be a warm ambient noise. Whatever it is, just try to focus your attention on that sound. Whilst you're doing this, you may notice lots of thoughts going through your mind. It's okay to have thoughts, it's natural. All we'll try to do is try to bring our awareness back to sounds, focusing solely on the sounds we can hear in the room. Now let's draw our attention to our breath. And we can do this in many different ways. But to start, just try to pay attention by placing your hand on your stomach and tracking as your hand expands, breathing in and contracts, breathing out. Don't try and change your rhythm of breath. Just pay attention to the movement of your hand as you breathe in and breathe out. You may also notice breath through the inhale of your nose. The tips of your nose often have a slight tingling sensation as you breathe in, and also notice the air being expelled as you breathe out through your mouth. Wherever you can feel your breath, let's just pay attention to the in-breath and the out-breath. Continually noticing this constant rhythm. The next thing we're going to draw attention to is our thoughts. As I mentioned before, having thoughts is natural. So you're not meditating wrong if you have thoughts. But let me teach you now how to separate yourself from your thoughts. So what I want you to do is try and pay attention to whatever thoughts are going through your mind at the moment. And what I want you to try and do is to almost act like an observer. So try to imagine you're sitting in a cinema and you're watching your thoughts on screen. And you're watching those thoughts come. They may stick around for a little bit, but eventually they'll disappear. And then another thought may come. It will hang around again, and it'll disappear. What we're trying to do is learn how to separate ourselves from our thoughts. We're not trying to control our thoughts. We're not trying to reduce them or increase them. We're just accepting what's happening and viewing as if we were an external observer. It's also interesting to notice how certain thoughts make your body feel. Can you sense a bodily reaction? Is there an emotion that comes up? Rather than letting it affect you, just try to label it. Whether that's excitement, unease, whatever it is, just try to label it. And again, gently let go. The next thing we're going to do is pay attention to smells. Now, this is something often we don't pay attention to on a daily basis, but is always there and always changing. Now, I invite you to lift your cup of tea, coffee, or whatever you're drinking and slowly bring it to your nostrils. As you do, take a deep breath and just pay attention to all the smells and flavour you can sense. Does that make your mouth water? Notice that. Pay attention to what the smells remind you of and how strong the smells are as you bring them closer to your nose. Feel free then to put your cup down and try to smell something else. It could be the room itself. Can you pay attention to what the smells are in the room? Whatever it is, just be with it. Don't try and change it. We're accepting what's there and bringing awareness to our sense of smell. Now, as we draw to a close, you should congratulate yourself for giving yourself this time to look after yourself and to prioritize your well-being. I also want you to remember now that you are in control and you are ready and you are feeling calmer for the rest of the day.